Welcome back to Random Recess. Chris here, Abed's behind the camera today, and we're back at the Cromwell to check out one of our favorite Italian restaurants here on the Las Vegas Strip, Giada. Brought to you by Giada De Laurentiis, famed Food Network chef and food personality. She has some great Italian food here at her namesake restaurant, and we're excited to show you what's on the menu and some items that we're gonna get in our reviews. Right up these escalators is Giada's house, and let's go check out what she's got in store. All right, you know what time it is. It's recess time. Let's go check out Giada. Fun trivia fact about Giada De Laurentiis is her grandfather was Dino De Laurentiis, famous Italian director. And it's really cool that they have like movie posters of his old movies hanging up around the restaurant as you enter. We learned that fun fact by watching a lot of Food Network. If you watched a lot of Giada, you probably know that already, but if not, it's cool. And that's why there's movie posters in your restaurant.
All right, we're waiting for our table here at Giada at the Cromwell, Las Vegas. Like most Vegas restaurants, there's a great bar. If you're waiting, there's plenty of seating. So even if it's like fully booked here, you're gonna be very comfortable. Giada also has like, it's essentially kind of like an Italian market, like right in the front. All of the fresh ingredients used in her menu are on display for you. So everything from the seafood to the freshly made pastas, breads, tomatoes, and like I said, other fine Italian ingredients that are imported from Italy are on display. You can also see some of the chefs working behind the scenes. They have a pasta vault or a box where they're drying all their pastas, which is really cool to see. You're getting freshly made pasta here. If you know anything about Giada, you know that she's a stickler about her pronunciation or the pronunciation of the Italian ingredients. If you watched her on Food Network, like I said, she's very particular. She pronounces everything correctly, like spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
You say spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
And on the menu, strangely enough, so you don't mess it up, this must be like a major pet peeve for Giada. On the menu, it is phonetically spelled out for you. Don't worry if you feel self-conscious, just read it out phonetically and you'll be just fine.
All right, rumor has it though, if you do mispronounce something, Giada actually like comes out of the kitchen and yells at you. So just be warned.
Besides, you're saying it wrong. It's Leviosa, not Leviosa.
One of the biggest selling points of eating at Giada is the restaurant is on the corner of the Cromwell. It's on the corner facing the Las Vegas Boulevard, and the entire facade of the restaurant is just windows. So you have beautiful views outside facing the Bellagio. You can actually see the Bellagio fountains, not so much right now, so you can't really see anything. When F1's not going on, you have a great view of the fountains.
Another nice touch to the interior design here. Above each table, there's a light fixture, and surrounding that light fixture is actually a quote that shines through the light. It says, "I eat a little bit of everything and not a lot of anything." Really cool touch. You'd almost miss it.
That's a cool quote. It's kind of similar to Random Recess's quote of, "I eat a lot of bit of anything and a lot of bit of everything," is our quote. So it's kind of similar. So what would dinner be without a signature cocktail? I had to get a signature cocktail here at Giada. This is a Cosmo Bianco. So it's got Ketel One vodka, it's got sweet vermouth, it's also got white cranberry juice and an Amarena cherry right at the bottom there. You can see it. Let's give it a taste. Oh, that's really good. It's a little bit dry. I think that's from the vermouth. You get a little bit of the sweetness from the cranberry. You can't even taste the vodka, which is super dangerous. That is really good. It's refreshing. It's crispy. The perfect drink for a really heavy Italian meal that we're about to have.
All right, so off Giada's signature menu, I got the Destroyer. It is tangerine juice, tequila, and fresh basil. You can't really see the basil. Let me turn it around. Yeah, look at that. Fresh tangerine juice. So this pretty much tastes like exactly what it sounds like. The tangerine juice is just such a unique flavor, coupled with the basil and then the tequila. This is a 5 out of 5. So far, Giada's bar and her specialty cocktail menu is a hit. Cheers, y'all.
If you like content like food reviews, hotel reviews, and resort reviews, you've come to the right place. We take you on cruises, go to Las Vegas, and we also go to theme parks like Disney World and Disneyland all the time. So if you're interested in that stuff, consider giving us a subscribe. It helps our channel out. And stay up to date by hitting that notification bell. So for starters, or antipastis, we got bacon wrapped dates. We also got marinated olives that are marinated in, I'm sure, wonderful olive oil. I've never ordered a bacon wrapped date that I haven't liked. Let's give it a taste and see how it is. These look amazing. This is supposedly like spicy Italian sausage and some other stuff. We'll put the ingredients up on the screen, but let's give this a try. If you've never had a bacon wrap date, what are you doing with your life? No, I'm just kidding. They're so good. The bacon is crispy and smoky. The date is soft and sweet. You got a little bit of a hint of spice from the spicy sausage in there. It is sweet, but with the smokiness and the savoriness from the bacon and the sausage, adding that little bit of kick, it's really well balanced. This is a delicious bacon wrap date. I gotta give it a 4 out of 5. It's an awesome appetizer, so don't skip it.
And we also decided to order the arugula salad. One thing to note about Giada, if you don't know anything about Giada, just know that when you come to her restaurant, you're not going to get like large portions. Definitely like a special dinner. It's not something you're going to have like every night or every trip, but also know that you might have to order a little more. If you're really hungry, maybe have a snack before or after. You know, you're not getting like a lot of food. Very high quality food that's executed at a high level. So keep that in mind. So I know as y'all see the portions, you may be like, oh my God, that much, but you are in Vegas, you are eating in Las Vegas, and you are eating at Giada De Laurentiis' restaurant.
Okay, tell me you're American without telling me you're American. I'm just kidding. No, the portion sizes I think they're okay. You're not going to Golden Corral and like piling your plate up. I think that's the expectation of like any fine dining restaurant, at least for me, is when you go to a fine dining place, the portions are going to be like normal size and not American size. Like Abed said, if you're used to like a lot of food, probably isn't going to satisfy your craving. But you know what? Eat a granola bar before you come here and you'll be good.
All right, so for my entree, I got Giada's signature spaghetti. It's a lemon spaghetti. I gotta say, this would be 5 out of 5. The shrimp absolutely are 5 out of 5. But for a signature dish that is lemon, there was no lemon really flavor that came out. But overall, it gets 4 out of 5, really because the pasta is just perfection. It's what you would expect when they have like a vault of like fresh pasta that's drying. Like they're making this pasta in house. You could taste it. It's cooked perfectly. I would have liked a little more sauce, like I said, a little more seasoning. The shrimp, 5 out of 5. Would still recommend this. Again, it's not a bad dish, 4 out of 5. And that's Giada's signature lemon spaghetti.
Another thing you have to get when you're at Giada is the cacio e pepe. It comes in a cheese wheel. It's served in a cheese wheel. So presentation, 5 out of 5 already there. The cacio e pepe is creamy. Again, the pasta is cooked perfectly. You taste the black pepper, got a little kick to it. And the best part about the presentation is that you can dig into the cheese wheel and actually get pieces of the cheese and then mix it with your pasta. So I gotta give this 4.5 out of 5. The presentation is 5 out of 5. This is delicious, especially if you like cacio e pepe. For my main entree, I ordered the pork chop. I have to say, it's one of the best pork chops, if not the best pork chop that I've ever had. It was tender, it was seasoned to perfection, juicy, and the sides that it came with, or the accompaniments, it actually had some like sweet elements on the plate, and also some spicy elements with some peppers. So kudos to Giada for not shying away from a little bit of spice. It really complimented the pork chop. It's a bone-in pork chop, and obviously I hated it. Really good. I'm gonna give the pork chop a 5 out of 5. That was a perfect pork chop, delicious. And to go alongside the pork chop, I ordered an extra pasta. I got the bucatini, which is kind of a thicker spaghetti. If you don't know what bucatini is, it's kind of a thicker noodle, similar to spaghetti, but it's hollow. And it was perfect. The bucatini was cooked to perfection, al dente, and had a little bit of chew to it. And the sauce that it was in had Calabrian chilies, and it was actually spicy. So kind of got to give props to Giada for not shying away from the spice. It was really, really good. I got to give the bucatini 4 out of 5. So overall, a really good meal. All right, what's a meal without dessert? Here at Giada, on Fridays and Saturdays only, they have a dessert called Clouds of Tiramisu. And let me tell you, it's presented tableside. It's enough to share. All 4 of us are sharing it. They pour coffee and dry ice over the whole dessert. It's just a very dramatic presentation. 5 out of 5 for the presentation. As for the tiramisu, I like that it's not too coffee forward. You do taste the coffee, but it's not just like you're eating dry espresso. That's really nice. It's nice and soft. You get the cream, the lady fingers. This comes with some coffee ice cream, some chocolate and coffee dust. Overall, the dessert, I give 4 out of 5. Presentation though, 5 out of 5. Good job. All right, so to recap Giada, I think it's an awesome experience. If you've never been here and you're a fan of Giada, definitely come check out the restaurant. If you're looking for some good Italian food, you can't go wrong with this place. Just know it is expensive. You're paying for the name and the location, so it is pricey for what you get. Is it the best Italian restaurant in Vegas? By no means. There's tons of other ones that are cheaper and better. But if you're on the Strip and you're a fan of Giada and you want to come eat at a celebrity chef restaurant, you can't go wrong with this one. Like I said, expect to pay a lot of money, but expect some good food too. So there's some pros and there's some cons, but overall, we really liked it. you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That really helps us out. And maybe even hit that subscribe button too. It's free. But until next time, we'll see you on the next recess.